Hey guys, this is Rohit. Sorry I couldn't be there in person. I'm sure that there's a lot of fun and activities that I'm missing out on. But nevertheless, what I wanted to do was I wanted to share with you our 2013 transformation journey. So let's get started. It began with Eddie's 2013 vision, and I think most of you have seen his deck with 2013 goals that he put together. As part of his vision, he wanted to create a dedicated transformation team that would build the Quality Center of Excellence. And this is where we were born. As one of the first steps we wanted to do was do a maturity assessment to find out the current state. So we could use that current state as a guide to make progress on. Right? And the assessment is basically 20 areas of quality where we find out gaps and areas of opportunities where we can make improvements on. So based on those gaps, we build a roadmap. A roadmap is basically a backlog of initiatives. But before doing any of that and starting and executing on these initiatives, what we wanted to do was we wanted to set the foundation. Right? And there's three things that we've done. First one is efficacy. There was a lot of talk that was going on company-wide, and we wanted to see how we can incorporate that into all our transformation activities. So we build that index, and I think most of you are already familiar with. And there's two things that come out of index, right? One is it ensures that the initiatives that we're working on are the right ones to work on. And the second thing is that the probability of success. The second thing we did was we wanted to build a transformation lifecycle. And that's taking an idea from its inception, the initiatives that we had, and then pump it through the life cycle all the way through adoption. The last thing we wanted to do is that we wanted to build a very collaborative delivery framework. And we decided that we're going to use Agile Scrum. So we have our 4-week sprints, we take backlog items and pump them through. Okay? So as we're getting and building that backlog based on two things, right? Our source is the 2013 goal, that was Eddie's vision. And second is our assessment. So we take those and how do we, and we wanted to kind of make sense out of that. So what that means is there's a lot of items to work on. So how do we prioritize it? How do we know which one is more important than the other? How do we categorize it? So we decided there's going to be 3 top focus areas for us. The first one being stakeholder insight. Stakeholder insight, it's very important to have the insight where we can, our stakeholders can make informed decisions, right? That's like the ultimate step. So what we did was we built a static dashboard, we built productivity measurement dashboard and metrics dashboard, and that gave our stakeholders, or is giving our stakeholders, insight so they can make decisions on improvements. Second thing is process and framework. It's all about consistency here. As part of that consistency, we build estimation model, defect management improvement, planning around security, automation, performance. And this is consistency across all projects. Third thing, and the final thing we wanted to do was enablement, right? Empower, have the resources, give the resources the tools, the templates, and the information, right? For that, we created a shared knowledge space. We did the automation return on investment calculator. We removed the fat from the QMP and rolled out QMetry across the organization. Also, we're working on Q University, which will be launched in the beginning of 2014. So those are the 3 areas of focus where all our initiatives were filtered through. Okay. what we delivered, right? So let's put a metrics around that. We delivered 17 initiatives so far. There's some in flights already, so we'll achieve probably several more. But what these initiatives did was the output of delivering all those initiatives, we raised our maturity level for quality center of excellence from level 2 to level 3, which means that we're more consistent, so we have a little bit more standards, and we were able to put some more processes and frameworks and tools in place that we didn't earlier have. Now, we did go through our sets of challenges from that. I mean, looking from the top, taking the goals, Eddie's goals, decomposing them into initiatives, and then building foundational work, right? How do we take this and build, right? Because it's not only about delivering, it's also about adoption. How do we take it all the way across through the life cycle? How do we make this process reusable, repeatable? How do we incorporate such an ambiguous term earlier, the efficacy, and operationalize it and pump all our initiatives through that? So we were able to overcome a lot of that, and this is where we're becoming more mature. Now, we couldn't have done this without you guys. So I think it's very, very important for me to say thank you to all of you, right? Some of you helped indirectly, and some of you helped directly. But I think transformation and building a quality center of excellence is about everybody. All of us has a role to do. And I think that every one of you have participated in one way or the other through this process. So thank you. Next year, it's a big year for us, guys. The reason I say this is our goal is to take our QCOE maturity level from level 3 to level 4. And that means even more consistency, more standardization across projects and organizations. And also it's about better collaboration across the board. So there's a lot of work to be done, but that's going to be a big year for us. So in conclusion, to sum this all up, in 2013, it was all about the foundation, setting that foundation and delivering, right? Taking those initiatives and delivering them. But in 2014, it's about that continuous delivery, but as well as adoption. So a lot of things that we build, we need to get them adopted. Communication, learning. So it's going to be about that. So we have a big year ahead of us, guys. And again, we can't do it without you guys. And I think everyone gets the credit for 2013. And we need to celebrate that. But also, there's 2014 that's coming up. And I know that I'm looking forward to it. And I hope that everyone here is also looking forward to it as well. Thank you.